Oh, listen, it's Ranger, isn't it?
Indeed, sir.
Sorry, not a Christian name I'm too familiar with.
It's not my Christian name, sir. It's my first name.
Oh, same thing.
No, sir. Sikhs are not Christians.
No, fair enough, point taken. Mind you, I didn't think Sikhs could play football either. I'm told you did well for us in the semi-final the other day. How's your wrist?
It's fractured. I'm just on my way to the clinic now.
Fractured? I was told it was badly swollen. I was hoping it was just a sprain.
I thought it was worse than that when I did it.
Why didn't you come off?
We'd already used our substitute.
You missed the final now, you know.
If I'd come off, we'd be down to 10 men. And as the game was about to go into extra time, it's possible that Grange might not have reached the final.
But, I mean, you must have been in pain.
Hidey-hi, campers.
Hidey-ho, Gripper.
Neat hats these, isn't they? What you do, swap the holes?
What holes?
One's where the handle and spout poke through. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a tea cosy. Nah, thanks. What'd you say your name was again?
Glenroy.
Glenroy? What sort of name's that?
Suppose you tell me, Norman.
I'll be seeing you later.
I'll be waiting.
If you two are going to persist in this disagreement, I'd suggest that you do it as far away from Grange as possible.
Right, round everyone up. There's a few people I want to have a chat with.
Good luck. Thanks.
Oh, look. It's my mate. Got your wrist bandaged up as well as your head.
Did that playing football, didn't he?
Football? Ain't anyone told you, patty chops? Football's a white man's game.
Oh, really? Pele was white, was he?
Don't get cheeky. Not on about Pele. On about you. Charging all over the field in your turban and loincloth. Showing the school up.
Yeah, makes you ashamed to say you go to Grange Hill, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right and all. It's lucky for you, I've got quite a few calls to make today. But you're well down on the list. But don't worry. I'll be getting round to you.
And that's a promise.
I expect a little visit later on. All right? Garlic breath.
Whatever you say. Dog breath.
Don't worry. We got him well cornered.
You wanted to see me, Mrs. McCluskey?
Oh, yes, I did indeed.
If it's about my argument to Mr. Hopwood, I do realise that my conduct was not what you expect from your members of staff.
Oh, you do?
I have, in fact, already apologised to him, Mr. Hopwood.
I see. And the audience?
The audience?
The two people who overheard your little performance, Mrs. Scott and Mr. Stewart. Have you apologised to them?
Well, no.
No. It was left to me to clear up that little mess. Not the easiest job, considering they were here to complain about my methods of discipline. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you? Or has everything I've tried to achieve over the last year completely passed you by? What earthly use is it for me to insist on school uniform and certain standards of behaviour when you're constantly undermining my authority?
You make it sound as though I'm some sort of saboteur.
Isn't that exactly what you are? How can school children be expected to comprehend the values of decency when one of their teachers, in the manner of his dress and unruly conduct, persists in carrying on like a football terrace hooligan?
Oh, no. I must take issue with that.
I haven't called you here for a debate, Mr. McGuffey. Heaven knows you caused me enough difficulty with those two parents. I wonder what Mrs. Scott Scott would have to say if she knew that within a day of Claire being back at school, I had reason to severely reprimand her for her involvement in this, laughingly called the school magazine. A magazine which, it almost goes without saying, has been encouraged by you.
I did offer some encouragement to Claire, Suzanne and Christine.
I'm glad you haven't seen fit to deny it.
But that wasn't the full extent of my involvement.
And what precisely did you think you were encouraging them to do?
Well, basically, to speak out against people like Stepson, really.
I see. And I suppose that by turning a blind eye to the way in which they chose to speak out, you considered yourself automatically absolved from any blame.
Well, I don't know.
Well, you're going to have plenty of time to think about it, Mr. McGuffey. This school can well do without your sort of encouragement, and I have decided that as from today, you will no longer have any direct involvement in Grange Hill.
I don't understand.
I would have thought that was long-winded enough even for you. However, if you wish me to be more succinct, I will. You're suspended. Do you understand that, Mr. McGuffey?
Not back in the school 5 minutes and you're spewing out your poison.
This is what we have to put up with. Being taught by packy lovers.
I'll wash some of that filth out of your mouth. Stepsniff is the last thing I do.
I'll report you for assault, Baxter.
You come near me again, lad, and I'll give you very good reason to. As for you bunch of slimy no-goods, you're worse than he is. He's rotten. But you lot, you just feed off him like a bunch of maggots. Right. Well, you can follow your leader down to the caretaker's office. Arm yourselves with buckets and mops and get up here and attack this lot. Now, you're close, lad. You are very close. People like you might enjoy being surrounded by filth and squalor. Other people find it sickening. Now move. All of you. Hello? You all right in there? Listen, if you don't answer, we're going to have to kick the door down, right? So why didn't you answer? You've been crying. You all right?
Yes, sir.
Well, so why the tears? Come on, you're made of tougher stuff than that. Don't tell me you're letting Stepson get to you. He's rubbish.
Well, sir, I meet people like Gripper every day of my life. If you're black, you soon learn to live with them.
Well, I know I'd soon hit back at him.
You can afford to get indignant. You're white. If you're black and take that attitude, you spend your whole life lashing out.
Listen, if you'd learned to live with it, why are you letting Stepson get to you?
It's not Gripper. He's so screwed up with hatred that if it wasn't us, he'd be picking on someone else. But some of the others.
The maggots. Trying to act like hard men. Listen, son. Shall I tell you why they run with Stepson? Because they're terrified of him. They think while they're helping him hunt down somebody, they won't get picked on themselves. They're gutless. But they make a lot of noise in a pack. But on their own, they're not worth a light. They're certainly not worth anybody's tears.
I've already decided that it's about time that I showed myself to be something other than a monster and relaxed a little towards the pupils.
What did you have in mind?
A referendum. A chance for the school to accept or reject flexi time.
Flexi time? Far be it for me to oppose the forces of democracy, but have you thought of the consequences of a system like that?
I do realise that cutbacks and staff shortages would make it rather difficult for us to be more flexible than we are at the moment. But what I should have explained is that the referendum will in fact decide whether or not to refer the matter of flexi-time to the Board of Governors.
Oh, well, in that case, I can't help thinking that the whole exercise would be a complete waste of time. I mean, do you really think the governors would take such a suggestion seriously?
That remains to be seen. And anyway, I'm not even convinced that the majority of pupils treat the idea of flexi-time seriously. Oh, they've got some vague idea it would mean being able to come and go as they please. But even if that were true, most of them would prefer the reassurance of the old system.
So why the referendum?
Because I don't want to be seen to reject the idea out of hand. And anyway, I could be wrong. The pupils might well vote in favour of submitting the idea to the governors.
And if they do, the governors will reject it.
Do I detect a tinge of cynicism in your voice, Mr. Hopwood?
Look at the state of this place. You gonna be all day? We gotta mop this floor. Get make a start over there while we're waiting for these lot.
Oi, Gripper.
I wondered why he was taking so long. You forgot to lock the door. It must be interesting. Give me. What's it about? You shouldn't be reading if it's private.
My dearest darling Douglas.
Your mate now.
Who's it signed by?
I thought you had some objection to reading other people's letters.
No, that was him. So who's it signed by?
Come on!
No name here. Just lots of crosses.
Oh, they're kisses.
I know what they are.
Come on, let me...
So Patterson's in love, is he? What's her name?
Just give me the neck, Gripper.
Whoever she is, she'd be better off with a guide dog instead of you.
A guide dog?
Well, she's got to be blind if she fancies him. Now, look, I've got work to do. So let's get straight down to terms, shall we? What shall we say? Exchange of notes. This note in exchange for a £1 note. Fair enough?
We've warned you about that before, Stepton.
Oh, yeah. But the odds are on my side now, aren't they? Last time it was just me and him. Against you and after school. Now I've got a little firm of my own. So see them at the door. And make sure they keep walking. Not you. Do you understand what I was saying just then?
Yeah, you think we're opening for business?
Not thinking. Definite. That's why we're cleaning up the office.
And you're going to be our first customer.
Oh, not enough.
Look, we're not unreasonable men. You've got until morning break. Either you turn up here with your money, or your letter goes on display. Oh, and come on your own. Otherwise, I'll make sure everyone in Grange sees it.
Do you reckon you'd tell anyone?
Nah. Keep quiet about it to the others. Lest they know the more money for us.
Mr. McGuffey's suspended. He can't be.
I'm afraid he is, Claire.
But we told McCluskey he ain't done anything.
Well, she thinks otherwise.
We'll have to tell her again then, won't we?
I don't think so, Suzanne.
But we're the ones who produced the magazine.
Mrs. McCluskey's fully aware of that, Claire. And that's why she asked me to bring you back here.
What for?
Well, between you and me, she was very impressed with the job you made of printing and distributing that magazine. So she's, volunteered you for some overtime.
But to print what?
Ballot papers.
Ballot papers.
For the referendum.
She hasn't agreed to a referendum, has she? Do you hear that? She couldn't make it any more obvious, could she? What? We get a referendum if we stay quiet about Scruffy.
Claire, there is no way in which you will change Mrs. McCluskey's decision to suspend Mr. McGuffey.
And if you kick her but first, she'll probably scrap the referendum as well. Oh, don't worry. I won't say anything. Not for a little while, anyway.
Good. Well, let's get these ballot papers organised then, shall we?
Come on, Glenroy guy. If you don't let them join us, they're going to go looking for Gripper anyway. Better that we all do it together.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but you don't move until I say.
Just think, all this activity because of me.
How'd you work that out?
Well, flexi time was my idea.
Since when? Oh, let him have his fantasies. Here's another one of us to stop crowing all morning. I haven't been crowing, Annette. I'm surprised expect you to spare the time for something as trivial as a referendum. I'd have thought that hockey came before everything else.
What's she going on about?
I'm in the district hockey team. First reserve. Substitute, actually. Still good enough, though, isn't it? Yeah, and just because I'm pleased about it, she thinks I'm being big-headed.
Sounds like jealousy to me.
No, it's not, actually. It just so happens I could think of more important things to do with my time than running around a hockey pitch.
Like practising being bored.
Like trying to do something about Scruffy suspension.
What a doss. No Scruffy, so we lose out on an English lesson.
Is that all the suspension means to you?
I wonder who will take us today.
Oh, you're joking. I know there's a staffing problem, but that's ridiculous.
Ah, don't worry. You wait till you see what we're supposed to be reading, and that'll be the end of the English class for today.
Right then, H4. You'll doubtless be overjoyed to learn you have the pleasure of my company for the next 35 minutes. Oh, yes. Right, so if somebody will tell me what you're supposed to be studying. Patterson? Are you with us, lad? Not once for yes, twice for no. Ah, splendid. I thought for one moment rigor mortis had set in. So glad you could join us. Now, perhaps you'd like to tell me what you're supposed to be studying.
What now, sir?
Now, sir.
English, sir.
You're not trying to be funny at my expense, are you, lad?
No, sir.
No, sir. No, you'd need your wits about you for that. And your mind seems to be in a state of advanced paralysis. Let's have a look. Elizabethan verse romances.
Look at his face.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is the stuff of literature, this is. Drayton, Marlowe, Shakespeare. My word. It's wasted on you bunch of Philistines, of course. Still, I suppose we'd better make an effort to try and batter an appreciation of some of the finer points of life into your thick skulls. Let's see now. Yes. William Shakespeare. Venus and Adonis. Who's going to kick off?
Well, well, well. Miss Scott. How that is handy. It's going to save me the bother of having to come and find you.
I haven't got anything to say to you.
No. You had plenty to say about me, didn't you? In that magazine article. Fascist bully boy. Mindless thug. Sickening racism. I don't like it when people say things like that about me.
Yeah, I think we should wash our mouth out with soap and water.
Not soap and water. No, this has just been, didn't you, darling? Tired of hearing how my behaviour makes people feel ill. I'll give you a taste of something that'll make you feel really sick.
Steady on, you nearly woke him up.
Quick, Gripper!
What about him?
He's got a clout!
What happened?
He ran them up in the face and squeezed it. There was nothing I could do. They're all fourth years. And anyway, what can you do to stop Gripper?
Gripper?
Stupid, don't be an idiot.
Have you seen Gripper?
No.
Now, hang on a minute.
Get out of my way, Dwayne.
Look, just calm down.
Just get out of my way, all right?
I'll kill you on your own.
Oh, William, we have to see like that. Just let go, all right?
Give us a hand.
I mean it, Dwayne.
Thanks a lot.
Look, shut up!
You on Gripper, right? Yeah, well, there's a lot of people out there who want him as well as you. All I'm saying is that, well, we should join forces like we did before.
No way! You let the Asians in, and now all the white kids are asking to join.
Why not?
We don't need you.
Maybe not. But at the minute, you've got it lined up as black against whites. And it ain't like that.
Ain't it?
No. Gripper don't only pick on black kids. We've got a few scores to settle with him, too.
And if you let us join up with you, then it'll just show that not all white kids automatically line up behind Gripper.
What do you say, Glenroy?
We know you're meeting him, Pogo.
Meeting who?
Look, if you heard about that stupid letter, we're not interested in what it says.
Oh, you're interested in that this morning?
Pogo, Claire's been attacked.
Oh, it's time to get serious when it's your girlfriend. Bit of a laugh when it's mine.
Pogo, no one's laughing. Take us to Gripper and you get your letter back without anybody reading it. I promise you.
What are you boys doing here during the break?
We've got to see someone, sir.
What, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Go on, then. Oh, not more of you. Where are you two off to?
Sick room, sir.
You all right? What's been happening?
Ah, he's finally arrived. Good enough, Patterson. We'll have to teach you some respect. £2 or your letter goes on display. Out. Your turban slip down over your ears. Outside. This is private. Oh, I see. You're together, are you? Lover boy and the one-armed bandit. Not a very impressive line-up, is it? Yeah, I'll take it. All there.
Thanks.
Now what?
Now down to the main.
Hold it! Going to see someone. Oh, I fell for that one, didn't I? No, I'm sorry, lads. I can't allow it. Not vigilante groups. Doesn't matter how justified you may feel. But we let you all down, though, haven't we? And there's no excuse. Not really. That evil toe rag should never have been allowed back on school premises. But he was. And in the space of one morning, he's attacked people because of their colour, because of their sex. I also hear you're back to demanding money with menaces, Stepson. What an utter and complete charmer you are, lad. I was tempted to stay outside that door just now. Oh, yes, I was very tempted. But I think it's time we did this thing properly. I think it's time we made it permanent. Oh, our glorious leader. Go on. Mrs. McCluskey's office. It's just a formality. Racism, bullying, extortion. I should think that's enough to have you slung out of this school for good 6 times over. So wave bye-bye to your friends. You won't be seeing them again. Go on, shift.